What is up, everybody? It is the Saints Hub back with another video, and today we'll be going over Undrafted Free Agents Episode 2. I wanted to get this out today for you guys, but fortunately my family is all in the same house at once, and sometimes it can get a little loud and chaotic, so I didn't have the great area to record, but yeah, let's get into it. I just want to, once again, I want to thank you all for the insane support over the draft. I'm at now 190 subscribers. I hit 10,000 views. My channel has gone from nothing to something, and I owe it all you guys, and thank you so much. But let's get into it. Today we'll be talking about Joe Bachie and Keith Washington. Let's talk about Joe Bachie first, because he's probably my favorite undrafted free agent. Joe Bachie was a 5.85 grade. In 40 games with the Spartans, he recorded 285 tackles, 27.5 tackles for loss, 8 sacks, 5 interceptions, 11 passes deflected, 5 forced fumbled, and 2 fumble recoveries. In his senior season alone, he was third team All Big Ten with 71 tackles, 8.5 tackles for a loss, 3.5 sacks, 4 passes deflected, and 1 interception. All in just 7 games. Now, 7 games. Why do you only play 7 games? And here's the red flag about Bachie and why he went undrafted, in my eyes. Because, as you guys can see, he's clearly one hell of a player. He put all that on in the Big Ten in 7 fucking games, and he's done it his whole career. Bachie failed a PED test and was suspended for the rest of the year. This was his claim. He said, quote, "It was a pre-workout over-the-counter," Bachie said. "It was just tainted a bit. You can never really trust what's in those over-the-counter things." So he claims, quote continues, "I took it one time for an extra lift on Tuesday, tested 6 days later. I failed. I thought I was going to be perfectly clean. I had taken this product in the past when it was certified, and I had passed 5 to 6 NCAA Big Ten drug tests. It was heartbreaking." What that sounds like to me is you knew what you were doing and you did it anyway. You just thought you weren't going to get tested on day 6. Because when the key word of, "I thought I was going to be perfectly clean," he thought he was going to be out of his system. And it's unfortunate because Joe Bachie probably would have been, in my eyes, at least a 5th-round pick. Because he's not perfect, but at least a 5th-round pick. He's a really talented linebacker that shows a lot of potential. He played all 4 years at Michigan. He played great all 4 years, and he just fucked up. I mean, maybe those PEDs were making him better, but I think he's still a solid linebacker. I doubt he was. I bet he just took some PEDs probably because he was forced into it. The draft's coming up. I don't know. I don't know a lot about Joe Bachie or MSU, but I believe the Saints have overlooked this fact due to the talent, and will get him on his horse, and he will not be taking PEDs anymore. Let's go over his NFL overview. Productive and tough, Bachie is a limited inside linebacker who needs the action to stay in his living room in order to make plays. He's a natural at the position with a feel of flowing to the football ahead of blocks or smartly hanging back when he senses misdirection. His play strength and contact balance are a plus, but teams might view them with some skepticism after he failed a PED test. He will struggle with man coverage, but plays lanes from zone effectively. His technique and play recognition will stand out for defensive coaches, but it will not matter if his speed and athletic testing don't check out. See, that's our fear. Was he only playing good because of the PEDs, or is he actually this good? There's a lot of unknowns with Bachie. I don't know a lot. I don't know. This is his first red flag, so I'm assuming this is a first-time offense, and this is the first time he ever took PEDs. In all other years when he was balling out, he didn't. I think the potential is there. He's shown it at MSU. He has great skills. He does everything right. He's a tackling machine. That man gets to whoever has the ball and will tackle him. I love that about Bachie. I think he has a lot of potential to make the final cut. And why I'm also so excited about it is because we need linebackers, and that's what he is. And I think we really got a steal in Joe Bachie. Do I think he'll make the 53-man roster? I actually think he will. I think he's going to be one of 2 players to actually make it. I think we'll keep 2, in my opinion. It's not 53 anymore. I don't think it was ever 53. I think it was 55. I can't remember. It's 3 a.m. My head hurts. It's the only time I can record. But let's get into our second player. I believe in Joe Bachie. I love him. I know you guys probably have some red flags with him too, but let's get into our second player, Keith Washington. Keith Washington is 6'1" and 180 pounds and needs to put on weight 100%. I don't know why. Okay. Excuse me. Keith Washington is 6'1" and only weighs 180 pounds. In my opinion, he needs to put on muscle or body mass because not like fat, but like just needs to get bigger. 180 is not NFL cornerback level. That's way too skinny. He needs to put on some muscle or some body mass. At WVU this year, he had 21 tackles, 3 picks, 9 pass deflections, 1 fumble recovery, all in just 10 games. So at least one game, the average, he's deflecting a ball. I like that a lot. He shows great playmaking ability, which is one of the reasons I really like him a lot. But there wasn't a lot on him since he didn't get invited to the combine. But we can read his overview right here. Slender but long, Washington possesses great ball hawking skills. However, he could struggle to contend with offenses looking to beat him up with big coverage, targets, and in run support. He plays with some coverage savvy and possesses adequate ball skills, but didn't face as many stiff downfield challenges thanks to a steady dose of off-man and deep zone. He lacks size and outside corner and may not have the fluidity to handle the slot. His length and ball production are intriguing, but his negatives may outweigh the positive at the next level. I completely agree. I think there's some negatives, but there's some positives for Keith Washington. I don't think he'll make the 53-man. I don't know. I mean, I just think you're going to be going in the Saints wide receiver. Well, yeah, you're going to be going in the Saints wide receiver camp. I don't know who they're going to put you on. I mean, Ted Ginn may be old, but that man is fast as shit. Michael Thomas will just beat you up. Emmanuel Sanders has been a veteran for years. I just think the only thing he really does well is ball hawk, and that's good. I love a guy who can get picks, but there's nothing else about his game. And I just think he's way too slender. He's way too skinny. It's not going to end well. He's going to get beat up. If he has to guard a bigger 200-pound receiver, it's over. That 20-pound difference, hit him in the face. But I have hope for Keith Washington if he can put on some muscle. I know he's a hard worker, and I know he'll get his shit, and he'll give everything he has to this team. But I don't know. But let me know what you guys think about Keith Washington. And that's all I have for today's video. That's this Undrafted Free Agents Episode 2. I'll try and get Episode 3 out by, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow you're seeing this. By tomorrow. Let me know if you guys like the series. Let me know what you think of Bachie and Keith Washington. Let me know down in the comments what you think, who will make the, roster. I can't think of anything creative. It's 3 a.m. Please leave a like, subscribe. Let's try and hit 200 and 2 or 3 videos. Sound good? Why am I being so weird? Video's over.